Am I audible, Gautami ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Good and clear.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you.
Shall I share the screen?
A digital portfolio is a powerful tool for professional growth, acting as an online showcase of your work, skills, and achievements. It allows you to present a dynamic and compelling narrative of your professional journey to potential employers, clients, or collaborators, and even for your students. Creating and maintaining a strong digital portfolio can significantly enhance your employability and career prospects. The learning outcome of this digital portfolio session will be benefitable for all the academicians and students to identify their core skills and values, targeting audience, and you can even develop a compelling brand narrative, reflections, feedback, etc. Thus, you can create a digital platform portfolio that effectively showcases your skills, highlights your achievements, and helps you achieve your professional goals. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. I'm Kalyani Rao, the country ambassador and president of International English Language Teachers Association for the Indian chapter. And I'm welcoming you all for today's webinar, series number 14, titled as Crafting Digital Identities, a path to create impactful portfolios for professional growth. This is going to be very interesting. Every one of us required this session, and it's important. I request you all to take screenshots of the required pages so that we can store it and you can do a trial version for your creating your own portfolio. And before we jump into the webinar, I would like to share the agenda of today. And also I want to introduce today's moderator. Can you please share the PPT agenda? So today the agenda will be the introduction, start with the moderator introduction and also IELTA introduction, both international and India countries. And then it's followed by the introduction of the speaker, instructions and rules of IELTA webinar, as well as the honorable speaker's introduction. And then question answer session, reflections, selfie time, felicitations, and then followed at the end will be the vote of thanks. And now I would like to introduce, next slide, please, today's moderator. Today's moderator is Mrs. Gautami Kulkarni, is a dedicated teacher with 10 plus years of experience, teaching experience as an academic coordinator, educator, and examiner of CBSE board, working in a Chennai public school and Tamil Nadu state south part of India. She is holding a dual post graduation in Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Education in Mathematics. Also, she is a postgraduate diploma holder in geoinformatics, and currently she is pursuing MA, Master of Arts in Sustainability Science from IGNOU University. So professionally, she is dedicated and experienced academic coordinator. And then she is specialized, her special subjects are social science, sustainability, and geospatial technology. And there is communication, there's our particular expertise areas are communication, and then assessment, examinations, and even teacher training and development areas. Mrs. Gautami is also a professional, experienced workshop conductor, training sessions, and coaching programs to enhance teacher skills and pedagogical practices. And she is also a mother of a child and a very hard worker, and also she is into GSI applications, academic programmer, and development and teaching professional. Thank you, moderator. Today's being at my IELTA webinars 14 webinars moderator, and I welcome you warmly to take over the session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a really heartwarming and heart-touching introduction.
Audio, please. You're a little bit,
Am I audible?
you're very low, poor audio. And please remove the slide.
Yeah.
Actually, Gautami is not well. She was suffering from fever and cough and cold. Sorry for the, the low voice. But anyways, people have to cooperate with us.
Okay. So am I audible clearly now?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear.
Thank you. Thanks, first of all, for such a warm introduction. Really grateful, Kalyani ma'am. So now moving on to the introduction part of our IELTA India. So coming to the official register, it's an officially registered NGO which has reached almost 80 countries into the connection. We have different IELTA international departments like academic department, teachers development department, research department, learners development department, and international affairs department. Coming to the next is the members. Uh, we will meet to the board members and the board of directors of
Ma'am, audio, please. Little bit volume.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, please. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now we will look into the IELTA board of directors. We have Dr. Neil Arevalo Alcantro from Peru, the president, Ms. Sola Abou Zaid, a vice president from Lebanon, Dr. Afshin Salahuddin, general secretary from Pakistan, Dr. Glenn Cortezano, academic department director from Philippines, Ebenezer Osofo Iconis from International Affairs Department Director from Ghana, Dr. Carlo Magno, Administrative Department Director from Peru. Next slide.
Yes, ma'am. We can continue.
Coming
Next.
to the board members for IELTA India, we have total 7 board members. And now I would like to introduce our IELTA Team India, which is headed by Dr. Kalyani Rao, Country Ambassador President, Mrs. Archana Mathur, Director Editorial Affairs, Dr. Venkat Kamaraja, Executive Advisory Board Director, Professor Pradyumna Raj, Director Training Department, Dr. Ramakrishna B. Bhise, Director L&D Department, Mrs. Loudres Christina Michael, Director Administration, and Vishnu Nair, Director IT and Technology. I would like to go through certain instructions which I would like to place for the participants of today's webinar. I would request all the participants to share your full name, your role in your organization, the country you belong to in the chat box. Keep your mic in mute mode while you log in and during the webinar till the question and answer session. You are requested to post your valuable comments and queries in the chat box. Respect the speaker and do not disturb any other participants with your inquiry on the participation certificate. Focus on the topic of the presentation and try to analyze the insights. Participation certificate link will be shared at the end and it will be active for 30 minutes only. Those who will be filling the participation certificate Google form will avail the certificate within an hour of applying the form. I also request the participants to please make sure that the participants who do not have access to the required tools for the session today are kindly requested to take the screenshots of the process. It will be helpful for your future development. Now I'm really grateful, a young and passionate speaker of today, Ms. Briano Sanghvi, is an Indian citizen. She lives in Gujarat, India. And as a student, Ms. Briana is pursuing her third year bachelor's degree in engineering, computer science, and electronics from New LJ Institute Ahmedabad, which is affiliated to Gujarat Technological University. She is an IBM Quantum Computing certified student, been an UN Youth Consultation participant, Ms. Biona. She is also a part of Climate Action Summit 3.0 to engage climate solutions and sustainable development. She is specialized in Microsoft Office Word and public speaking, hosting and webinars and active youth leadership activities, climate activists, AI and cybersecurity, and digital ethics educational technology. Ms. Briona holds a consistent volunteer award, gold medal certificate, featured student on the official media of New LJ Institute for all round performance. Her hobbies and interests are Indian folk and Madhubani art. So, without further ado, let us warmly welcome the enthusiastic speaker of the day, Ms. Briona Sangvi. A small request for the speaker. I kindly request Briona Sangvi to keep the session within the allotted time of 35 minutes so we can smoothly follow the scheduled program. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind introduction. I would now like to share the PPT. Hope it's visible. Gautama ma'am, is it visible? Okay. So namaste and greetings to everyone. I'm Brianna Sangvi, and today we will talk about crafting digital identities, or in simple words, putting our best foot forward online. So moving ahead, quick roadmap to our today's session. We'll see what a portfolio is, why it matters, its key ingredients, the best online tools, and most fun, a sample live showcase. Let's start with the basics. Digital identity. It's not just your email ID or Facebook profile. It's the sum of everything that appears when someone searches your name online. Your philosophy, your teaching style, your voice, your work. So today, your online presence is your first impression. Very crucial. For teachers, this means that your identity is no longer limited to a staff room or a local school. The internet makes teachers global educators, as well as the students global learners. And that comes with great opportunities and great responsibility. A strong digital identity reflects your credibility, values, and personality beyond titles. So, a portfolio or a profile is basically your visual and narrative showcase of who you are. Every project, post, or achievement you are sharing online contributes to your digital identity. So, it is very important to make sure that you are having a very strong digital identity. Without further ado, I would like to start with a simple student profile graphic. This is my own graphic. As you can see, I've used a graphic to present the years of journey from 2016 till 2023. And I would also like to suggest for educators as well as learners that if you are showcasing yourself online, you should showcase yourself in such a way that it is visually as well as properly designed for you to be. Like, for example, let me just introduce myself with this slide. I am a BCSC third year student, National Targeton winner, IBM Quantum Computing certified, and so and so. This means this showcases the whole profile in a very creative manner. Moving ahead, next up is the first question that I'm going to answer today. What is a portfolio? Let's dig in deeper. A portfolio holds different meanings for learners as well as for educators. If you talk about learners, it's a collection of students' academic personal work. It basically showcases all the skills, all the achievements that a learner have. It helps in the reflection as well as tracking the personal growth part. It also supports lifelong learning by documenting experiences over your journey over time. Next up, for educators, a professional collection of teaching achievements and practices. Very important for educators. A portfolio is not just for job opportunities or promotions, but also for documentation of your whole journey. It demonstrates impact on student growth, classroom innovation, your digital presence, as well as it showcases your lesson plans as well as classroom activities and the student work. Moving ahead, why is it important? What is the importance of profile building in anyone's journey? As you can see, I've put up a statistics, and on the left hand side, you can see that the highest rated aspects show that portfolios help individuals track their progress, set goals, and showcase readiness for future opportunities, whether it be jobs, internships, or maybe higher studies. Second thing is that it showcases a strong digital identity. With significant value placed, portfolios allows user to present their authentic selves. You're presenting yourself visually as well as you're building a professional presence in the digital world, which is why it is very important to make sure that your digital identity is built perfectly. Okay, why is profile building crucial? It tracks your growth over years. It sets clear teaching goals. It showcases your expertise for promotions. As well, it shares strategies with teachers across states or maybe across countries.
Excuse
Key
me,
component.
Diana, can you
Yes.
please slow down little bit because you're doing very well, but little bit slow down. You're going a little fast.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'll go ahead with the key components that are very important in a portfolio. If you're talking about the key ingredients of a portfolio, I'll start with what makes a good digital portfolio. Whether you are a student or a teacher, your portfolio must show three things. First is who you are. It shows your values, your teaching beliefs, your specializations, everything. Next up is what you have done, whether it be projects, student work, some kind of innovation, research paper, anything, you have to present it in your portfolio. What you aim to achieve, goals, your future teaching goals, your feedback loops, or you want some kind of reflections over your profile, over the journey, everything. These three are the main things that should be included in a good digital portfolio. If you're talking about learners, specifically for students, the first thing that comes up is about section, where you are briefly introducing yourself, who you are, your background, your goals, everything. Next is academic achievements. A student must present their grades, academic grades, or maybe any awards academically they have achieved, or they are subject toppers or participated in any kind of academic competitions. First comes this academic achievement section. Next up is projects. Once you're done with your achievement section, what is most important is to showcase your hands-on skills, the skills that students possess, such as if they have presented any kind of research papers or any presentations or have created any projects, they should showcase that in project section. Community initiatives, most important part in a student journey. They should at least do some community service towards the society, and this plays a very key important role in your portfolio. Part of social causes, or maybe you have been part of awareness campaigns or any kind of a societal initiatives. Very important to present this in a portfolio. Next up is internships and certificates. Not all students possess this, but if you have done internship, it's a cherry on the cake. So if you have any kind of internship, any kind of certifications, you can always add up, and it would always show that you have the real world exposure and skills built up. And the last part, learning. When you've done with all the important sections, last is the challenges that you've overcome or the lessons that you've learned over your whole journey. Coming up for educators, there are certain key points that educators should follow. First is the about section. All the educators or students out there, you have to start with a brief introduction of your about who you are and your background. Then you can start with the teaching experience. Over the journey, if you have any kind of subject expertise, or what years of experience do you possess in that field, or what are your teaching beliefs or values. Next up, lesson plans. Most important part for educators to present in a portfolio are lesson plans. Examples, you can always give examples of the classroom strategies and the resource materials you have used in your own classrooms. Next is community engagement. As I said, it is a very important part of a portfolio, even for educators. So whether you have done any work in education reforms or mentoring or any kind of school programs, you can always add it in a portfolio. Next is student feedback. Again, an important section in an educator portfolio. When all the important sections are covered and you've covered lesson plans and all of the other values and things, you are now going to begin with student feedback. There are certain heart-touching stories given or student testimonials that gives a very warm light on the whole portfolio section. So if you have student testimonials and success stories, that's the best thing you can put in a portfolio. Last is research and publications. Whether you have had articles, research papers, case papers, or educational blog posts, or you have designed any curriculum, do add it in a portfolio. That's always good to have it in your portfolio. Going ahead, we've already know that okay, these all sections I have to get ready with. Like I need to have images of my achievements or lesson plans ready, all of these things. But where will I be creating my portfolio? Is there any place where I can just put all of these things over and my portfolio is ready? Yes, there are certain online platforms to create. Let's take a closer look at all of them. Starting first with Canva. Canva is a very good tool for good visuals. It is highly customizable. It's easy drag and drop option. If you are a designer or a beginner, good to start with Canva. Adobe Portfolio. This is also very good, but if you have Adobe subscription, then only you can use it freely. And it is very great for educators. Moving ahead, this is Notion, minimal, clean, highly customizable, WordPress, and more flexible, suitable for advanced user. But my topic for today is Wakelet. Well, Wakelet is no coding required, mobile friendly. It organizes and showcases portfolios very well. You can even add text, videos, PDFs, links, images, and all in a visually appealing format. There are no coding skills required. It lets you embed all of those formats, and it is trusted by more than 100 teachers in more than 100 countries. It's widely adopted. So we're gonna today see how you can build a portfolio using Wait. Okay, so the most amazing time, live portfolio showcase. But before that, I would like to show you something like CV or resume. Every one of us must have come across a CV or a resume, how it's built. It has something like this structure. I've built this as a sample. It's not the correct details, but this is how a CV or resume is. It's a very textual document. It is an official document, of course. But after watching or observing the portfolio showcase after this, you should try to make the difference between both of them, and you should know what makes a greater impact between both of them. So there we go. Final portfolio showcase. I'll be sharing my screen again. Just a minute. I hope it's visible. Is it visible?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So this is sample portfolio. I have created one basic portfolio or on Wakelet. As you can see, you can start with your own professional image. Then, as I said, About Me section is very crucial for any portfolio. You can start with About Me section, very important and basic details, and then starts the most important things like first, I've started with academic achievements. Since I'm a student, I'll be presenting the learner portfolio first, and I'll try to create one in front of you. Okay, so first of all, academic achievements. You can always build up a graphic or a collage of all your achievements in one single image and put it over here. That's the best thing you can do. Next up is academic achievements. In academic achievement collection, I have made certain sections. Now, just a minute. Okay, as you can see, these are different sections. First section is secondary section. Like these are all the certificates that I received when I was in 8th or 7th grade. After that, I created a section of higher secondary. So you can always create your sections, whether you have worked with earlier with another school or in another field, and then you are switching your job, switching the field, anything. You can always create sections and put up achievements in different sections to segregate and show it in a very proper manner. These are all higher secondary achievements. Have you observed one thing? I not only put up pictures, but I even embedded a YouTube link. Isn't that good? Like, if you have any session on YouTube, if you have any particular video about you on YouTube, you can always embed the link here in your portfolio. So there are various things that you can embed. This is the institute section. So these are academic achievements. Moving further, there will be, ma'am, are you able to see all the tabs?
Yes, it's visible, Briona.
Okay. Moving ahead, we have next section is post-scholastic achievement. Once you've showed them your academic side, it's always good to show your skills in different areas. Like you have already shown the academic section. If you are an educator, you have started with your teaching goals, your lesson plans. You can now move to community section, community engagement section, or maybe a different section where you have where you are possessing different skills. So I've done this where I'm showcasing various skills like speaking or maybe dancing or other skills that I have, post-scholastic achievements that I've received. Moving further, we can have like certain, first of all, I'm a youth speaker. So I have kept a different section for youth speaker where I'll be showcasing all the different platforms where I have spoken or I have represented youth. So similarly, if you are a teacher, an educator, and you have gone out of the field and you've been to global sessions, global stages, it's always good to create another section for that particularly because it shows something at a great aspect. Okay, in a youth speaker section, as you can see, I have embedded Spotify. It's not only one thing, you can embed any application, your Instagram post, your Spotify, any kind of podcast. Like I started a podcast recently, just random bate, and I put it over here. Since it's the youth speaker section and I'm talking about youth over there, I'm talking something professionally over there. So you can put up various things where you are representing something over a different area. Okay, after this section, we can go ahead and we can see that we have tech enthusiast. I have named it tech enthusiast, but this is about projects that I have done. So if you have been a part of any creative project or you have created a project on your own, this is the best thing. You can create a project section and showcase. Again, I would say put it in sections. Like I have named it Pahel, and these are only Pahel images. Next is Team Black Coders, and only these are there. Next is Toycathon 2021 and all the images, even the Twitter link I have embedded. So all of the posts that are important or all of the images, text, format, anything, just embed it like this and create a whole section of your project where all the projects you can show at once. Next is hobbies. When you are done with your professional aspect, you can move to your own personal teaching goals. Like you can say that I've achieved this much, but I have some greater goals for upcoming years. So you can also provide that section where you are doing different things. This is my hobby section where my drawings, my captures, photography. I love photography and drawing and everything. So I've captured and I've put up images, put up Instagram post links, and all of these are embedded inside one single collection. And I've linked this collection with the main collection. So these are different things. And as I said, the final one and the most important one, community initiative section. This always adds up to your portfolio. So when you have community initiatives, do put it up. like whether you are donating something or whether you are spending a day with especially with people talking about societal importance or something, making some difference in the society or community, you should show it in community initiative section. And lastly, other certificate section. So this was all about a basic portfolio that I created, which is also helpful in your professional, academic growth as well as professional growth. It showcases whole journey of mine over years in a very visually appealing manner. Okay, next thing I would like to do is I like to create a wakelet collection in front of you. Give me a minute. I would like to create a whole new wakelet collection and show you how it's done. Okay, collections. And
Excuse me, Biana, do you ask any email ID?
this one?
Did you ask anyone email ID to share it on the chat box?
No, ma'am. I haven't.
Okay. So please don't share your email IDs here. Thank you.
First of all, as you can see on the right hand side, there was a create collection option. I'll first see here. There it is, a create collection option on the right hand side. You can click on a create collection option. These steps are always after you log in on Wakelet. So you have to log in on Wakelet. If I'm starting raw, then I need to go and log in onto the Wakelet first of all. Sign up, log in, and then after you get the screen, you are going to create a collection. This will be the first layout that you'll be visiting. First thing, you have to design it. Go to design tab, upload a cover image. Let's say I'm uploading a cover image that I have just recently used. I just upload this image and look at it. This is the cover image. Okay. Moving ahead, I need a title for collection. Always name your title. Either it's portfolio dash your name, or maybe just your name. Start with your name. Portfolio dash. Let's say I name it Ravana Sanghi currently, and then add some description. This is very important. In this description, you're going to keep it very brief. Just add the name or the highest of all, the greatest of all the learning achievements that you've received. Just put those description. You can put any description here, and it should be about your profile. Again, on the right hand side, as you can see, you can choose a background image. I'll choose it from Unsplash right now. You can choose anything related to teaching. Let's say I search here teaching. Like this image, then I clicked on it, and this is now my background image. This is a common background. As you can see, it's now in the background image. You have various layouts for your portfolio. You can choose media layout. You can choose compact layout. You don't have any thing added over here, so you cannot see it here. But you can add it in grid view, like multiple items are displayed side by side. Mood board. What portfolio you saw earlier was a mood board that everything could be arranged randomly. And last is column section. Column section is also a good one. You can put columns, segregated columns for each section. Like I start with my teaching goals, then my lesson plan, student feedbacks. You can put all the columns differently and post the things besides the columns. We'll start with media right now because this is the main portfolio section that I'm doing. I can paste any web address. I can paste a YouTube link, or maybe I can paste some kind of link. Like let's say I'm pasting my main academic achievement wakelet here. So what I'll be doing is I'll go to share option. I'll copy link to this whole collection that I've created for academic achievements. I copied the link. Once it's copied, I can just go back to my creation. I can paste it over here and look, it's embedded. I'll close this tab. And now, as you can see, as you can see, academic achievements, the whole collection, a different collection that was just made for my academic achievements is linked here. This is my main portfolio. I'm linking another collection here. I can click on plus. I can even add text. Let's say I want to talk something about my academic achievements, or I want to give them a heading. I'll write academic achievements. I can even format the text however I want it. I want it in a very big font, so it's H1, central line, all of these things, and then I'll close it. And you can see the text is added. So this is how you add the text section. After adding text, you have the option to add an image. As you saw, like if you can see, just a minute. If you can see in the main portfolio, as you can see in the main portfolio, I've added a collage picture of my achievements once. So what you can do is you have multiple achievements. You can make a collage of it all one, like this is an image. So you can just embed an image using that particular, this image option, and you can upload an image. You can even design it with Canva Live for this purpose. You can go to Adobe Express. You can even choose a GIF to start with or from Unsplash. All of these options are available under image section. Next are bookmarks. If you want to bookmark certain section, you can bookmark. You can add the bookmark and then get it over here. You can upload files. Like what all files is it uploading? It's asking you about the PDF. Like if you have any PDF that you're ready for your receiving, or the whole profile is ready in a PDF format, you can just upload the whole PDF here itself, which is very good. Next is app integration, YouTube link. Your YouTube account, you can always embed it here. You can embed Google Drive, your OneDrive, your Adobe Express, whatever content you have, whatever platform you have it, just embed it in your portfolio. You need to have it in an image format or just text. Also, one thing if you could observe, in a basic CV or resume, it was only text, no pictures, no examples, nothing. But when you talk about profile or a portfolio, this is basically about visually presenting yourself online. So whenever you are online, you must know this, that your digital identity is very important. Whatever you're posting, if I'm posting something about me, about my hobby, anything that is contributing to your digital identity. So this is very important. This was the part for whole portfolio showcase. You can create the portfolios like that. You can create different collections. Like I created post-scholastic achievements in a collection, good speaker collection differently. You can create your own collections. As I said, the key components are important. Similarly, like about section, you can have different collection. If you want to have something for teaching goals and lesson plans, you can have a different collection. Make all of them differently and now embed all the links into a single and it's very similar to Canva also, very similar for Canva also. If you are making a portfolio in a presentation slide, like you are making slides of your portfolio, it's good. You can download it as PDF, upload it here. You can even make your own website using Canva. So if I go to my PPT and if I just upload it as a website, you will have your own domain. So your portfolio has a domain. If you are presenting, and also as I said earlier, portfolio isn't just about job opportunity, internships, or anything like that. It's also linked to documenting your whole journey, what you have done over years, your teaching experiences, student feedbacks, everything. There are multiple tools out there, Padlet, Wakelet, a lot of tools are there that can be used by educators to create their own profile. And now when your profile is ready, you can use that profile anywhere and wherever you want. Okay, so this switching my screen. Hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so this is all about what I want to talk about portfolio. Your portfolio is not just a digital file. It's your living, breathing, evolving handshake to the world. Make it real, make it yours, and most of all, make it reflect the love and the labor you put into your classroom, the warmth that you put in your journey over the years. So make sure that you are making it memorable, not just for you, but for everyone who is viewing your portfolio and your digital. Thank you so much for your attention throughout this session. I hope that this session becomes your milestone towards your professional profile building journey. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ms. Brianna, your session was very informative and it has given a lot of insight for the educators and the participants out over here. Now it's a query time. Participants, kindly post your questions if you have any into the chat box so that we would be taking the questions and asking our speaker for the day.
There is a question. Please check it out. There is a question from Miss Nada, Syria.
Yes, there is one question, Ms. Briona. The question states, what strategies do you use to highlight your achievements and the impact of your teaching on students' learning within the portfolio?
First thing,
strategies will you be using to highlight your achievements and impact on your teaching student learning within the portfolio?
I understood the question. Thank you so much, Gautami ma'am. Okay, so the strategies you want to use to highlight your achievements and the impact on the students that it created. So first of all, if you're talking about the strategies, if you are capturing the moments in the image format, that's the best thing. You can always capture what you did. If it's an image format, well and good. If it's in a feedback format, that's the best thing you can receive. If students are ready to provide feedbacks on that particular thing that you've done. First of all, image format is preferred. Second is feedbacks are preferred. You can always have student testimonials, which shows that the teaching method that you, whatever teaching method you have used has been impactful or not, or what suggestions or changes could have been put in use. You can always choose this. And to highlight the achievements, as you said, you can, as I showed, there were various layouts. So you can always change layouts while you are highlighting particular theme. So it comes out differently from the other, all the other things. So that is basically highlighting your main major achievements, and that would help you in your portfolio.
Okay. There is one more query, Ms. Briona. The query states, can this digital portfolio be linked on the online platform such as LinkedIn?
Okay, so this basically Wakelet allows you to present it differently. Like first of all, you create this whole portfolio on Wakelet, right? You have created your own portfolio on Wakelet. Then there's an option like sharing option. There are few methods. Like you can have the QR code to your this whole domain of Wakelet at your for the portfolio. So you can share it through QR code. You can link it to your Microsoft Teams to Google Classrooms. So there are certain joining goals. So if you want only a few people to join this portfolio, you want to put some restrictions over people who can see your portfolio. You can always give them a joining code, joining link. It has some section. If that's fine, can I just share my screen to show them?
Dr. Kalyani?
Yes, what is
Is
it?
it visible if she could share the
I can just show them once with the shared screen.
Yeah, we can't see the say share it. What is that?
I'll be sharing this. Okay.
What is that? Is the presentation?
No, it's Wakelet itself. When you have created such kind of collection and you want to share it somewhere on some platform, this is how you do it. So first of all, you have this link option where you can give only certain access, like they can only view your portfolio. You can copy this link, create a QR code for your portfolio. Like they can just scan your QR code and open your portfolio directly. So you can share this QR code on LinkedIn, which is very simple. So you can always embed your profile, or you can go to Teams, Microsoft Teams, link it with Teams, go to Google Classroom. You can have a drawing board. You can even invite people, and there are contributors to your portfolio as well, or recommendation or something like that you want to add on into your book. Now you can basically share this on any online platform, which it is, whether it's LinkedIn, Twitter, any.
Okay, there's one more query stating, is it a free application and are all the features available without paying?
Okay. So as we all know, nothing is totally available freely, but I can guarantee you, you can make unlimited collections in a weeklet as a free user. Of course, when you log in, you have chance to create unlimited collections, but when you are collaborating with someone, there are certain restrictions. You cannot collaborate and create collections. Maybe 3 or 4 you can create, and there are certain restrictions over the free usage. So creating collection and sharing, there might be no restrictions. You can always create your portfolio and share it with someone, but there are certain restrictions if you want more than that. So Wicked has a lot more than portfolio, but this is what I've showcased in today's session.
Gautami ma'am, can you invite anyone of our international IELTA members are there? You can invite Dr. Doris and Dr. Mansoor for 2 minutes to give their reflection. I think questions are not there now. 1 minute.
Now I
You
would
can invite Dr. Mansoor. I already given him access.
now I
Dr.
would
Mansoor, sir, good evening.
Dr. Mansoor, you're kindly requested to share your reflections about today's session.
I think you can go for Dr. Harris. Dr. Davis. I think she left. She's there.
Dr. Darius, you're kindly requested to share your valuable insights in the reflection about today's session. Dr.
Hello, good evening. I was unable to unmute myself.
Yeah, we can
First of
hear
all,
you.
I want me to congratulate IELTA India, and I would like also to congratulate our speaker today, Mrs. Diona. And I would like to say about the session 2 things. First of all, it's very important how we present ourselves online, and it reflects, of course, like our presenter today. It allows us also to find better opportunities at work, and it develops our important to use such applications and platforms to present ourselves. And I would like to thank the presenter for this very insightful presentation, and hope that we can have more presentations with respect to writing CV and presenting our CVs digitally, and how we can also present our cover letter digitally. Thank you so much. And
Thank you, Dr. Doris. Thanks a lot.
And all the best to IELTA India in future.
Thank you, Dr. Doris, for the very insightful reflections. Dr. Kalyani Rao, Dr. Mansoor is also available. Shall we give him a few minutes for reflections?
Not available on call. I made Dr. Nada, Miss Nada Manzil from Syria. I think she will talk.
Dr. Nada, Minsley, we request you to share your insights about today's session.
I think Dr. Mansour said he has problem with his mic. Maybe he's unable to unmute himself. Can you request to unmute himself? Maybe it works with him. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to take a moment to commend you on your remarkable presentation, a project titled Identities Path to Create Impactful Portfolio for Professional Growth. Your work not only demonstrates the importance of personal and professional identity, but also highlights the critical role the impactful workflows play in fostering growth and development. Your ability to articulate complex concepts with a clarifying and precious is truly impressive. The way you explore various strategies for showcasing teaching identities and the impact of these portfolios on professional trajectories reflects both your analytical skills and your passion for education. Congratulations. And thanks for Dr. Kalyani to give us this opportunity to share. Thank you to all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks from Syria.
Dr. Mansoor is available. Finally, call them, then you can go for the next segment. He is not available.
Dr. Mansoor, is it possible for you to unmute? We have given you the permissions.
Okay, move on.
Okay, the next part of our session today is a very interesting one. It's the selfie time. So now I request all the participants to please switch on the camera so that we could have a wonderful selfie time. I have made it into a gallery mode. I would like to see the bright faces of all the participants. We have a very enthusiastic speaker also today who has given a very insightful thought.
Have you done, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody
So thank you
smile.
all the participants. It was wonderful watching you smile.
Finally, you ask her mother. She's there, Krupali ma'am. What is her opinion?
Oh,
Where is he?
that's so wonderful to know. Mother of proud speaker, Mrs. Krupali, I would like to please take over the stage and please share your reflections about today's session.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, to IELTA India, especially to Kalyani ma'am, the way she has motivated Brianna to come up on this stage and speak. And the most probably the back end meetings when I used to listen, the way she has molded the young and aspiring speaker, especially that is commendable. So I'm very grateful to her. Even Brianna, I'm really proud of you today because she has been preparing for this presentation since a week. She is ensuring that each and every element is present there so that all of us, those who are attending this as educators, I'm also an educator. I'm a teacher computer science from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I'm also National ICT Award winner. But the moment she was preparing for it, she used to take that. Have you understood this? If not, I'll still enhance it. I'll still make it better. So till last moment, she was working to make it a better presentation. And I hope it had a great learning experience to all of you present here. Thank you so much, Brianna, for empowering us today as student teaching the teachers. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kalyani ma'am and IELTS India team.
Actually, we have not given any kind of, backup, ma'am. She herself is having the skills. Just I told them what is the mode of, policy we have to follow in IELTA India. But I even followed her even midnight also. She was answered to me patiently. I think I should appreciate the parents and mother especially because she's following your footsteps. So she's blessed. You got a lot of blessings today for her. So, so it's another lecture today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for immediately you proposed her name when I posted in the group. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Kripali. It was really wonderful as an insight from the mother's point of view as well. And teachers will always definitely feel proud when their students develop and showcase the skills on site. So, really grateful for that. Now, moving to our next session, that is the felicitation part. The session felicitation, I go forward with the Certificate of Excellence from International English Language Teachers Association. The certificate is proudly presented to the Honorable Keynote Speaker, Ms. Brianna Sangvi, in recognition of her outstanding knowledge delivery and boundless presenting abilities as an honorable keynote speaker during IELTA India's webinar series number 14, titled as Crafting Digital Identities, Path to Create Impactful Portfolio for Professional Growth, held on 5th July 2025 at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. IELTA India would like to express its gratitude for your valuable time with insightful knowledge and engaging participants throughout the webinar. Awarded this certificate on 5th of July 2025 via Zoom, duly signed by Dr. Neil Arevalo Alcantara, IELTA International President, Dr. Glenn P. Cortesano, IELTA Academic Director, and Dr. Kalyani Rao, IELTA India President. This is the certificate of appreciation which all the participants will be receiving after they fill the participation link, which will be shared shortly into the chat box. So the certificate of appreciation by IELTA India, the participation certificate is proudly presented to the name of the participant in recognition of your attendance during the IELTA India's webinar series number 14, titled Crafting Digital Identities, Path to Create Impactful Portfolios for Professional Growth, held on 5th July at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time virtually on Zoom. We are sure that you will be able to apply the highlights of today's webinar to your professional and classroom activities. We value your energetic participation and precious time. Awarded the participation certificate on 5th of July 2025 via Zoom, duly signed by Dr. Neil Arevalo Alcantara, IELTA International President, Dr. Glenn P. Cortesano, IELTA Academic Director, Dr. Kalyani Rao, IELTA India President.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to present the felicitation certificate to our wonderful moderator for the event, Mrs. Gautami Kulkarni. So, thank you so much, Mrs. Gautami. Here's your certificate. Yeah. So, congratulations, Gautami ma'am, for this certificate of recognition, which is presented to you proudly in recognition of your outstanding and exemplary contribution as a moderator at IELTA India's webinar series number 14, titled Crafting Digital Identities, Paths to Create Impactful Portfolios for Professional Growth, held on the 5th of July 2025 at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We highly appreciate your deep involvement in this virtual session with your special, unique style of moderation, supporting us with your endless energy levels, incredible team spirit, and wonderful coordination throughout the webinar. So this certificate is awarded on the 5th of July, 2025 via Zoom and duly signed by Dr. Neil Arevalo Alcantara, IELTA International President, Dr. Glenn P. Cortesano, IELTA Academic Director, and Dr. Kalyani Rao, IELTA India President. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
And now I'd like to thank all our dignitaries for their gracious presence in the webinar. It's indeed, very heartening to see all of your wonderful comments and encouragement to our young, brilliant speaker, Brianna. Thank you, Brianna, for the wonderful presentation. This was really enlightening, and I'm sure it's going to be very useful to both the teachers and the student community. And thank you to all the dignitaries of IELTA all over the world, the directors and all, the dignitaries. And a special thank you, Dr. Kalyani, for making it possible to everyone to attend today's webinar. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Archana Mathur. Mrs. Archana Mathur, thanks for the vote of thanks shared. She is a retired school principal and the curriculum implementer, a webinar speaker, administrator, and currently holding IELTA India Executive Board Director Editorial Affairs post. I hope the session was really interesting and wonderful to all the participants over here. Thank you once again. And thank you to our energetic speaker of the day, Brianna, for a wonderful session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, Kalyani, ma'am. Thank you, Gautami, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Archana.
God bless you, dear. And we are all happy. A lot of appreciations. Keep continuing. And I wish you very good luck in your career. And God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please stop recording.